Om Shanti. Today's Avyakt Bapdada's Murli. Topic: Methods to bring about entertainment in remembrance. Today, Bapdada, the lawmaker. Today, Bapdada, the lawmaker, the bestower of blessings, is seeing his children who are master lawmakers and bestowers of blessings. Each child has become a lawmaker and also a bestower of blessings. As well as seeing that Bapdada also saw how great the status of the children is. The Brahmin life of this conference age is so important. Together with the lawmaker and the bestower of blessings, you Brahmins are also lawmakers, the ones who demonstrate the correct systems. You have already heard how every system of yours now changes into the systems of the golden age. Therefore, the present systems for every action continue into the future. Even in the copper age, on the path of devotion, the methods of the elevated actions performed at this time become the systems of the path of devotion. So, the laws of this time continue as the elevated laws of your lives in the worthy of worship form, and they also continue on the path of worshipping, that is, on the path of devotion. On the path of devotion too, every law of yours continues as a custom and system. You are lawmakers, bestowers of blessings, and those who also give the correct methods. Your main principles become the methods of achieved success. For instance, your main principle is that there is the one Father, that there are many righteous souls, there are many great souls, but there is only the one supreme soul. Through this main principle of yours, you elevated souls attain the inheritance from the Father as your success for half a cycle. To attain the reward means to be an embodiment of success. You understand that there is one Father and that the great souls and the righteous souls are not fathers, but that they are your brothers. The inheritance is received from the Father, not from a brother. From this main principle, you achieve success for half a cycle. And then on the path of devotion too, the principle that God is one becomes the basis of achieving success. The first form of devotion is with the Shivalingam, image of the Father, which is called unadulterated devotion. So, on the path of devotion too, it is through this one principle of the Father is one that success is achieved. In this way, through each one of your principles, you continue to achieve success. For inheritance, for instance, the main principles of this life is purity. It is through the principles of purity that you souls have obtained for all time the future crown of light as a form of success. The memorial of this has been shown as the double crown. In devotion, whenever they perform accurate devotion from their hearts, they consider purity to be their main principle. They understand that without purity they cannot achieve success in devotion. Even if only for a temporary period, they adopt purity for the time that they are engaged in performing devotion. However, they definitely adopt the principle of purity is the method for success. In the same way, use your intellects to think about every principle of knowledge and every main principle of dharana and how every principle becomes a method for success. You are being given this homework of journey. Think in this way using the examples you have been given. You become lawmakers and also the bestowers of success. This is why even today, whatever success devotees desire, they go and worship those particular deities through whom they believe they are going to attain that particular success. Do you consider that? Together with the Father, the bestower of success, you children also become bestowers of success. Only those who have achieved all success themselves can become instruments for others to achieve success. Success in bracket Siddhi is not a bad thing. Success in bracket Siddhi is not a bad thing because your success has nothing to do with occult power. In bracket Vriddhi Siddhi. Occult power is impressive for only a temporary period. However, your success is based on an accurate method because the success that is attained with a godly method is godly success. Just as God is eternal, so the godly methods and their success are also eternal. Those who show their occult power have limited knowledge and so their success is temporary. However, your success is the success attained by using the method of right principles. This is why you yourselves become embodiments of success for half a cycle. For the other half cycle, through your principles, devotee souls continue to attain the fruit according to their capacity and they also attain success because according to the time, the power of devotion also continues to decrease. The devotee's soul, in bracket of the copper age, experience greater success through the power of their Satopradhan devotion than the devotees of today do. Because the devotion of the present time is Tamopradhan, there are neither any accurate principle nor any success. So, do you have that much intoxication of who you are? Do you always remain seated on the seat of your elevated self-respect? The seat is so elevated. When you remain sat on the seat of this stage, you will not repeatedly get upset. This is your position, is it not? How great your position is. The lawmakers, the bestowers of success, when you remain stable in this position, Maya will not be able to cause opposition. You will constantly remain safe. The reason for your becoming upset is that you move into a state of an ordinary consciousness from your seat of an elevated consciousness. Staying in remembrance and doing service becomes an ordinary routine in your timetable. However, when you sit in remembrance, sit on the seat of one or another form of your elevated self-respect. Not that you just get out of bed and go and sit where yoga is taking place. Whether in the meditation room or in Baba's room or that you sit in yoga the whole day. But just as you give your body a proper place to sit, so first of all, give your intellect the place of a good stage. First of all, check whether you have given your intellect a proper place. the right seat, you automatically have that godly intoxication. Nowadays, people speak of the intoxication of their chair. Your seat is that of an elevated stage. Sometimes set yourself on the seat of the stage of a master seat. Sometimes sit on the seat of an abject angel. Sometimes sit on the seat of a world benefactor. Sit yourself in this way on the seat of the different stages every day. If someone is not seated on his seat properly, he is not stable. Sometimes he will move in one direction and sometimes in another direction. Similarly, your intellect is disturbed when you are not sat on your seat. You all know that you are this and that. If you were to be asked now, who are you? A very good long list would emerge. However, at every moment, consider yourself to be what you know yourself to be. Do not just know yourself but also accept yourself as that, because by knowing yourself you stay in subtle happiness. Yes, I am this. However, by accepting yourself to be that, you receive power, and by moving along considering yourself to be that, you also have intoxication, just as when someone with a position is sat on his seat. He has happiness but not that power. So you too know. But you must also move along considering yourself to be that and repeatedly ask yourself and check. Am I sat on my seat or have I come down into an ordinary stage? Those who bring about success in others will definitely be embodiments of success themselves in every